In 2025, I had two goals in mind. The first one was to make a YouTube channel revolving around reselling as a whole. The second one was to fund a huge project, a very fun and exciting project with reselling profit. And I think today I've decided. A little while ago I had a friend approach me and we were talking about him going to Japan with some of his friends, and he asked if I wanted to go. At the time I was like, I don't really know, it's a lot of money, but I think that motivates me a little more. And that's the whole idea of this. I'm gonna go to Japan solely based on reselling profits. And that includes everything. Everything that I go there with is gonna be based on reselling profit. So the hotel, plane, you know, the food, everything is just gonna be based on this. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a weekly video about my haul for that week. And I think it's gonna be really interesting to see as well. I go from this to this, but also to see, you know, the highs and lows of reselling, because there, you know, there's gonna be some days, there's gonna be some weeks that are very, very bad. And that's just, you know, the nature of reselling as a whole. And I think it will give a good insight to a lot of people about, you know, how, you know, up and down this actually is to a certain point. Like once you get to a certain point, you know, I'm sure it's different, but I haven't hit that point yet. So there's some bad weeks, some really good weeks, you know, a lot of lows, some highs, and you know, we're gonna take you along with it. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And again, this trip is gonna be solely funded on reselling profits, and I think it's gonna be a fun time doing it. So who am I going with? I've been friends with this guy right here for, I don't know, going on 10, 11 years now. During COVID, he did go to Australia with his girlfriend, where she's from. I haven't seen him since he's left, and I'd like to see him. So there's a lot of stuff in Japan I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to visit like the Nintendo Museum. You know, I'm a gamer, so you know, a lot of these things, you know, portray to me. But also, there's a lot of cool things I want to do, like outside. Like I want to Mount Fuji, I think that's how you pronounce it. There's, you know, I want to climb that. I want to taste Wagyu steak from Japan. There's a lot of cool like sightseeing things that I've seen just like scattered around my For You page now that I've actually been interested in going, and I'm just really excited to see it. But on a collector's point of view, there's a lot of cool things I want. Like for example, this N64 controller in the box. I overpaid for this because I wanted it for my collection, and you know, it's not even in the best shape. There's rips everywhere, you know, but it does have all the inserts and everything, so I am excited. I am happy with that, but at the end of the day, I did overpay for this and I don't want to do that. The goal isn't to come back with things to resell. No, I think the goal is to A, have fun, but also come back with some obviously memories, but to come back with some cool things for my setup. At the end of the day, I am a gamer, so I would like to, you know, populate my setup with cool collective things, and I think going to Japan will do that. There's a lot of things in Japan that I want to try doing, and I'm just super excited to try them all. So yeah, this was just a quick introduction to what is about to happen. Again, I plan on doing reselling content videos every Wednesday, and you know, like haul videos every Saturday. So I guess I'm gonna leave with this. I gotta start busting my ass on making about a couple $1,000s in reselling profit. It's not sales, it's profit, because you have to buy the product, you know, ship it out, whatever else, that cost a little bit too. So I'm really gonna be focusing on finding good valuable stuff. And again, I think it's gonna be really fun and interesting to see and show it off of all the cool things that I get. And again, I get some weird things too. It's not just, you know, all good stuff. Because there's some weird stuff in there too. And you know, a lot of it's gonna fail and a lot of it's gonna, you know, make or break. And I don't really know how I'm gonna format the videos just yet. And it's probably gonna change, but nonetheless, I'm really excited for it. And I hope that it's a cool, interesting, you know, I guess, series to follow. But at the end of the day, this is solely for me, and it's something that I really wanted to do. And I told myself at the end of the last year, it was originally supposed to be a car for the family, but we ended up getting something like that regardless. So, but I think that's where I'm gonna end off this video. It's just gonna be something quick and sweet, but I'm gonna fund this trip solely with reselling profits. And now hearing that aloud from my own voice is kind of crazy, and I don't really know how I feel about it just yet, but I know I gotta bust my ass because this is something I really want to do, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm definitely gonna vlog the whole thing, so you know, it would probably be something different on maybe a different channel. I don't know, but I think it'd be really cool to do it and then vlog my whole couple days there. I'm gonna be gone for about 2 weeks there, that's the plan. So again, gotta bust my ass off because it's in the middle of summer, so plane tickets are high. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave it. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you like, and if you want to see more of the video and the series, make sure to subscribe. If you've been to Japan before, or if you have a similar story about reselling up to something, I'd love to hear it in the comments down below. Let's start thrifting. That was lame. That was fucking lame.